Pakistan's terror ecosystem is once again speaking through audio messages and propaganda clips. This time, the voice is purportedly that of Masood Azhar, the chief of Jaish-e-Mohammed, Pakistan-based terror organization, claiming he commands thousands of suicide bombers. But behind the bluster lies a familiar pattern: desperation, denial, and a terror network under sustained pressure from Indian counter-terror operations. New Delhi is clear that this is not strength on display, but panic from across the border.
A fresh audio clip circulated widely on Telegram and X by pro-ISI handles claims to feature Masood Azhar boasting about an army of suicide attackers ready for deployment. The exact date and authenticity of the recording remain unverified, but Indian security agencies say the timing is telling. The message has surfaced months after India's decisive military response under Operation Sindoor, which dismantled key Jaish terror infrastructure deep inside Pakistan. In the audio, Azhar claims his recruits are not 1, 2 or 100, but far more, suggesting their numbers would cause an uproar in global media. He insists they seek no worldly rewards, only so-called martyrdom. Security analysts see this as recycled extremist rhetoric, designed less to threaten India and more to reassure dwindling cadres after heavy battlefield losses.
See, if you look at this new audio clip where Masood Azhar is talking about that more than 1,000 suicide bombers are ready to infiltrate into India and spill blood here, that only indicates that Masood Azhar is completely rattled. He is desperate, and this only shows his frustration. Reason is obvious because Masood Azhar never thought that Pakistan can no more be a safe haven for him. Because for the last several decades, he had been operating from Pakistan, calling shots, pushing in terrorists into this side of the border.
The propaganda push coincides with another revelation. Lashkar-e-Taiba Deputy Chief Saifullah Kasuri, the Pahalgam terror mastermind, was recently seen boasting about close ties with Pakistan Army, claiming he was invited to lead funeral prayers for Pakistani soldiers after Operation Sindoor. Both clips, intelligence sources say, expose what India has long maintained, that terror groups and the Pakistani military establishment operate in close coordination.
Well, there's nothing new in it. Masood Azhar and others' bravado is known to India, and we have often furnished proof of their acts and activities ever since Kandahar hijacking in 2000. This has been ongoing, and I should say that their bravado increases with distance and with time. They have forgotten when, during initial phases of Operation Sindoor, how many of their cadres and leaders and relatives of Masood Azhar himself died in Indian retaliatory attacks.
Operation Sindoor marked a turning point. Indian precision strikes flattened multiple Jaish facilities, including its Bahawalpur Nerve Center, Jamia Masjid Subhanallah. At least 10 of Azhar's close relatives, his sister, brother-in-law, nephew, niece and extended family members were killed. Several senior aides were also neutralized. For the first time, Jaish commanders publicly acknowledged these losses, indirectly confirming the scale of the damage.
After Operation Sindoor, what really happened? For the first time, an attack was carried out with precision. It was a 22-minute attack, 26 missiles were fired, 9 terror were decimated and demolished, and one of them was Markaz Subhanallah. That was headquarters of Jaish-e-Mohammed in Bahawalpur area. That means heart of Pakistan, India was able to strike, in which many of the Jaish-e-Mohammed cadre as well as family members of Masood Azhar were killed. So what Masood Azhar is now trying to do is he is trying to make his presence felt through audio. And now the question arises, why not a video of Masood Azhar? Because Masood Azhar is known for having several videos where he's delivering lectures and addressing the gathering. Reason is obvious, because he is in the secure environment of Pakistan's inter-service intelligence. Because Pakistan's inter-service intelligence and army has provided him security. So they know that if he is kept out in open, anytime anything can happen, because we have already seen that India was able to hit out at Jaish-e-Mohammed. So he is afraid of moving out freely. So he is coming out with the audio clip where he is trying to send a message.
Masood Azhar himself has not been seen in public since 2019 after a mysterious blast hit his Bahawalpur hideout. Intelligence assessments suggest he may now be operating from Pakistan-occupied regions, far from the public eye but still under protection. A UN-designated terrorist, Azhar is the architect of some of India's deadliest attacks, including the 2016 Pathankot air base strike and the 2019 Pulwama suicide bombing that killed 44 CRPF personnel. Indian security agencies say the latest audio is being forensically analyzed, voice samples, metadata and dissemination patterns to assess residual threats from surviving sleeper cells. Officials stress that India's counter-terror posture remains proactive, intelligence-led and uncompromising.